Hey everyone, welcome to Step by Step. I'm John, and today I'm going to take you through everything you need to know to train for your first triathlon. Yeah, that's right, we're talking swim, bike, and run all in one go. Now I know what you might be thinking. John, a triathlon? That's crazy talk. But trust me, if you've ever wanted to push your limits and experience an incredible sense of accomplishment, this is the challenge for you. If you've ever wanted to challenge yourself with swimming, biking, and running, this is the guide for you. Don't worry if you're a complete beginner. We're going to break it down into manageable steps, just like climbing a staircase. We'll cover everything from choosing the right race distance to setting up a training plan and even mastering those tricky transitions. We'll break it down step by step, so by the end of this video, you'll have a clear plan to get race ready. Stick with me, and I promise you'll be crossing that finish line with a big old smile on your face. Let's get started. Alright, before we lace up our sneakers and jump in the pool, we need to talk about choosing the right triathlon distance for you. Remember, this is your first rodeo, so no need to go full Ironman just yet. There are several options out there, each with its own unique challenges. First up, we've got the Sprint Triathlon. This is the perfect starting point for beginners. You're looking at a refreshing swim of about 400 to 750 meters, followed by a leisurely 20-kilometer bike ride, and finishing with a light 5-kilometer run. Next, we've got the Olympic or international distance. This one's a bit more challenging, with a 1.5-kilometer swim, a 40-kilometer bike ride, and a 10-kilometer run. And for those of you feeling extra adventurous, there's the Half Ironman, a 1.9-kilometer swim, a 90-kilometer bike ride, and a 21.1-kilometer run. When making your decision, consider your current fitness level and experience. If you're new to endurance sports, the Sprint Triathlon is a great place to start. But if you're up for a challenge, go for the Olympic distance. Once you've got your race distance locked in, it's time to create a training plan that will get you across that finish line, feeling strong and confident. Now that you've chosen your race distance, it's time to map out your path to triathlon glory with a solid training plan. For a beginner-friendly approach, I recommend aiming for a 6 to 8 week training plan. This will give you enough time to build a solid base, improve your endurance, and get comfortable with all three disciplines. Here's a basic weekly schedule to get you started. Monday, rest and recovery. Tuesday, swim workout. Wednesday, bike workout. Thursday, run workout. Friday, cross-training. Saturday, long workout. Sunday, rest and recovery. Feel free to adjust the days and workouts to fit your schedule and preferences. The key is to be consistent with your training and gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts as you get stronger. And most importantly, have fun with it. Training for a triathlon should be an enjoyable experience. Now let's dive into the first leg of your triathlon journey, the swim. For many first-timers, the swim can seem like the most daunting part, but fear not, my friends, I'm here to guide you through it. The key to conquering the swim is to break it down into manageable steps and focus on building a solid foundation. Start by getting comfortable in the water. If you're new to swimming, consider taking some lessons from a qualified instructor. Once you're comfortable swimming laps, it's time to focus on endurance. Gradually increase the distance you swim each week and try to maintain a consistent pace. Remember to breathe properly and find a rhythm that works for you. Incorporate drills into your swim workouts to improve your technique and efficiency. Some popular drills include catch-up drill, fingertip drag drill, and one-arm drills. Practice open water swimming whenever possible. Swimming in open water is a completely different experience than swimming in a pool, so it's important to get some practice in before race day. Find a local lake or ocean and gradually increase the distance you swim in open water. If you're struggling with your swimming, don't hesitate to reach out to a coach or experienced triathlete for guidance. Remember, consistency is key when it comes to swimming. The more you practice, the more comfortable and confident you'll become in the water. Alright, let's hop on our trusty steeds and talk about the bike leg of your triathlon. This is typically the longest part of the race, so it's crucial to build a solid foundation of endurance and get comfortable spending time in the saddle. First things first, make sure your bike is in tip-top shape. Give it a good once-over, check the tires, brakes, and gears. If you're not comfortable doing it yourself, take it to a local bike shop for a tune-up. Start by gradually increasing the distance you ride each week. Aim for at least 1 or 2 long rides per week, where you gradually increase the mileage over time. Incorporate intervals into your bike workouts to build strength and speed. Intervals involve alternating between periods of high-intensity effort and periods of rest or recovery. Pay attention to your cadence, which is the number of revolutions per minute your pedals make. Aim for a cadence of 80 to 90 revolutions per minute, which is considered to be the most efficient and comfortable for most cyclists. Practice riding in different conditions. Just like with swimming, it's important to get comfortable riding your bike in different weather conditions, such as wind, rain, or heat. When you're out on those long rides, it's important to stay fueled and hydrated. Remember, consistency and gradual progression are key when it comes to bike training. Alright, lace up those running shoes, folks, because it's time to talk about the final leg of your triathlon, the run. After swimming and biking, your legs are going to be feeling it, so it's crucial to train smart and prepare your body for the unique challenges of the run leg. One of the most important things to remember about the run is that it's all about pacing yourself. Don't go out too fast, especially at the beginning. Find a comfortable pace that you can maintain for the entire distance. Incorporate brick workouts into your training plan. Brick workouts involve doing 2 disciplines back-to-back, such as biking followed immediately by running. This helps your body adapt to the transition from cycling to running, which can be quite a shock to the system. Focus on running form. Good running form can help prevent injuries and improve your efficiency. Strength training is also important for runners, as it helps build the muscles you need to power through those miles. Listen to your body, and don't be afraid to take rest days. Remember, the run leg is a mental game as much as it is a physical one. Believe in yourself, stay positive, and push through those tough moments. Alright athletes, we're in the home stretch. You've put in the training, you've logged the miles, and now it's time to talk about race day preparation. This is where all your hard work pays off, so let's make sure you're primed and ready to crush it. 1 week before the race, it's all about fine-tuning and ensuring everything is in order. This is not the time to try anything new or push yourself too hard. Instead, focus on rest, recovery, and mental preparation. First and foremost, check your gear like your life depends on it. Make sure your bike is in pristine condition, your running shoes are tied tight, and your swimsuit is ready to go. The last thing you want is a gear malfunction on race day. Practice your transitions. Transitions are often overlooked, but they can make a big difference in your overall race time. Practice transitioning from swim to bike and bike to run several times before the race. Test your race day nutrition. Don't experiment with new foods or drinks on race day. Get plenty of sleep in the days leading up to the race. Most importantly, relax and enjoy the experience. You've worked incredibly hard to get to this point, so soak it all in and have fun. And that's it. If you follow this plan step by step, you'll be ready to crush your first triathlon. Remember, the most important thing is to enjoy the journey and celebrate your accomplishments along the way. You've got this. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more training guides. Your support helps me keep creating content that empowers you to achieve your fitness goals. Now get out there and start training. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, every step you take, every stroke you swim, every pedal you push, and every mile you run brings you closer to your goal. Keep believing in yourself, keep pushing forward, and I'll be cheering you on every step of the way.